Hey guys, today I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to improve your side kick. So here we go. Tip number 1 is when you chamber to point your heel at your target. So I chamber for my side kick like this. I point my heel at my target. Now this is my personal preference. I know there's many different ways to chamber for a side kick. A lot of people chamber it this way, and if that's how you are comfortable or if that's how you were taught, then continue to chamber it that way. But for me, this is how I like to chamber because my thought process on it is that the fastest way to get from point A to point B is a straight line. So if I go ahead and chamber here, all I have to do is make a straight line with my kick to be able to get that there. I don't have to do this and then go. So when I chamber up for my side kick, I just go ahead and chamber with my heel facing my target. Tip number 2 is to make sure that your leg extends in a straight line for your side kick. One common thing that I see people do is they'll chamber like it's a side kick. They'll have their foot like it's a side kick, but then they'll do this motion. And that is like a round kick. So for a side kick, make sure that your foot and your leg are going in a straight line directly at your target. So instead of coming here and doing that, make sure you're here and you're going out in your straight line. Tip number 3 is for when you actually make contact with your target, point your toes down. A lot of people, when they're first starting out, they will hit with their heel like they should, but their toes are like this, or their toes are like this. But what you want to do is you want to point your toes down just a little bit to point your heel out more, to hit right with your heel. So you can practice these either with a target. Somebody can be holding an air shield, or you can have your Wave Master or Bob or whatever you have. So you can practice them with your target. I suggest that you go slow for a little bit. So make sure you've got this, you've got the straight line, boom, you're hitting with your toes down. Here, boom, hitting with your toes down. Go slow like that. If you don't have a target to hit, then just do it in the air. So like hold on to the wall, be here, make sure you're chambered, make sure it's coming out straight, make sure your toes are pointing down at the end, back, out, back, just like that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new videos coming out every week. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, and that link is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.